Hello students, in my last video I discussed with you about nutrition in amoeba. Today we will discuss in detail nutrition in human beings. Okay, so see the just a outline of the process of nutrition or digestion in human being. First step is same ingestion, that is intake of food. Second step digestion, breakdown of complex material into simple one. Third step is absorption, movement of the digested food. Fourth one is assimilation, that how to use utilization of that digested food. And fifth and last step is digestion, that the undigested food or the waste product are eliminated out. Now we will discuss the digestive system, human digestive system in detail. We will divide it into two parts for the easier study. First one is alimentary canal, second is digestive canal. In the alimentary canal, it starts with the mouth and the buccal cavity. Then second part is pharynx, then esophagus, stomach, small intestine, and then large intestine. And in digestive gland, we will discuss about salivary glands, liver, gallbladder, and pancreas. In this video, I will discuss with you in detail about the digestive system or alimentary canal. So first part of the alimentary canal, first part is the mouth and the buccal cavity. Mouth is the opening of the digestive system. So its role is intake of whole food. So mouth starts the inhalation of the food. After that, teeth helps in chewing or grinding of the food. Means they break down the food into smaller parts. Then tongue, the role of the tongue is rolling of food. It rolls the food to make it soft. Then tasting of the food, there are taste buds on our tongue which tell the taste of the food, whether it is sour, whether it is sweet or salty. Then swallowing of the food means it pushes down the food into the next part of the alimentary canal. And then salivary glands, which are present in the buccal cavity, they secrete the saliva. In that saliva there is an enzyme, salivary amylase, which convert the starch into sugar. The next part of the alimentary canal is esophagus. Esophagus that take the food from the mouth to the stomach. Means esophagus connect the mouth to the stomach by peristaltic movement. What do we mean by peristaltic movement? That is the contraction and relaxation. Contraction and relaxation of the muscles of esophagus. Esophagus is a muscular structure. So the muscles of esophagus get contract and relax and push down the food to the stomach. In the stomach play a very important role in the process of digestion. In the stomach, there are gastric glands, and these gastric glands, they secrete the gastric juice. This gastric juice is composed of three components, very important. First one is pepsin, that is an enzyme. Second one is HCl, and third one is mucus. Actually, this pepsin enzyme is present in its inactive form in the stomach, and the inactive form of the pepsin is pepsinogen. This HCl convert this pepsinogen into pepsin. It means this pepsin is an active form of the enzyme pepsinogen, and this pepsin enzyme that break down the protein, means it help in the breaking down of the protein. And this HCl, it makes the medium acidic. And third one is mucus. Now see, if we put a drop of acid on our hand or our palm, then it get burnt. But in our stomach there is a strong acid, that is HCl. So how we protect our stomach from the harmful effect of the HCl? That is mucus. Actually, what does mucus do? It protects the inner lining of the stomach. It prepare a lining on the inner wall of the stomach and prevent the stomach or protect the stomach from the acidic effect of the HCl. Next part is small intestine. In small intestine, which we will discuss it in three parts. First one is intestinal enzyme. Means in the small intestine there are some intestinal enzymes which helps in conversion of carbohydrate into glucose. Means these enzymes break the carbohydrate into glucose. fats into fatty acid and glycerol. Fat is made up of fatty acid and glycerol. So these enzyme breaks this fat into fatty acid and glycerol, proteins into amino acid, because every protein is made up of amino acid. So the in digestion process, protein get break down into amino acid. In small intestine, the wall of the intestine has some villi. These villi are like finger-like projections, and these villi help in the absorption of the food. Actually, villi are what? These are the finger-like projections which help in the absorption of the food into the blood. Absorption of which food? Digested food into the blood. In the small intestine, there are some secretions. Small intestine receive the secretion from liver as well as from pancreas. The liver secrete a juice known as bile juice, and that bile juice convert large fat globules into emulsified small globules. Means that bile juice help in the digestion of lipids or fats and convert the large fat molecules into small fat molecules. And the secretion which it receives from the pancreas, that contain pancreatic juice, and in that pancreatic juice there are two enzymes. First one is trypsin, second one is lipase. This trypsin enzyme helps in conversion of protein into peptones, and this lipase enzyme act on the fat to convert it into lipids. Then it comes the large intestine. In the large intestine, there is absorption of excess of water. Means the excess water present in our body is absorbed, and the rest of the material, means the undigested material, is removed from the body via anus.